Alright, let's talk about cruise missiles. Yeah, those things you hear about in the news. Fast, precise, and honestly kinda mind-blowing from a tech perspective. So, how do cruise missiles actually work? Imagine programming a drone to fly over hundreds of miles, dodging obstacles, hugging the ground, and then hitting a specific target with jaw-dropping accuracy. That's the basic idea behind a cruise missile. First up, navigation. These missiles aren't just pointed in a direction and fired, they're smart. Before launch, I'd load in the target's coordinates like plugging an address into a GPS. Once in the air, the missile uses a bunch of systems to stay on course. There's GPS, which you probably use in your phone, but also something called inertial guidance. That's like having a built-in sense of direction. Gyroscopes and accelerometers telling it where it's moving, even if GPS signals get blocked. But here's the cool part. Cruise missiles also use terrain contour matching, or TERCOM. Basically, it's got a map of the ground below and keeps checking to make sure it's flying over the right hills and valleys. If something doesn't match, it adjusts its path. It's kind of like a bat using echolocation but with advanced computers and sensors instead of squeaks. Why all this fuss? Because cruise missiles are designed to fly low, weaving around hills and staying under radar. The lower they fly, the harder they are to spot. Think of it as sneaking under the enemy's digital fence. Now let's talk about the latest advancements. Over the years, cruise missiles have gotten a serious tech upgrade. For starters, propulsion systems are way better now. That means they can travel farther and faster, reaching distant targets without running out of juice. Navigation is also much sharper. Thanks to advanced satellites and sensors, these missiles can hit their mark with pinpoint accuracy, even if the target moves or tries to hide. Oh, and stealth? That's a big deal. Modern cruise missiles are designed with special materials and shapes that make them almost invisible to radar. They're like the ninja warriors of the missile world, hard to see, hard to stop. And finally, warheads. New technology lets these missiles carry warheads that are super precise, reducing collateral damage. In other words, they can hit what they need to, without causing unnecessary destruction. So, in a nutshell, cruise missiles are high-tech, low-flying, and getting smarter every year. They're a perfect example of how technology keeps pushing the boundaries, even in areas you might not expect. If you found this fascinating, smash that like button, and let me know what other tech mysteries you want me to explore next.